Alright, my name is Meso-king Obidati. That is, my son name now Obidati, son of Obidati. Alright, my people, make now watch this video while I go play now. Make now see how Atiku utilize the opportunity where Nigerians give him when he be vice president.
That is the children of this man. When we talk about your story, you are not even what you call yourself, you are. Who are you also?
During the first tenure of Atiku Obasanjo, he created a kind of a council called National Council on Privatization. You know, our constitution says the vice president is the head of the economic council according to constitutional responsibility. So Obasanjo entrusted Atiku with that position to oversee the privatization of national assets, to make them more functional, because most of these assets were built by the military government. What happened? In that council that Atiku presided over, we have what they call ASCOM. ASCOM, located in Akwa Ibom, I think Ikot-Basi, was the biggest in Africa in aluminium smelting. It cost federal government $3.5 billion to set up that ASCOM. But what did Atiku do with it? Atiku sold it for $130 million.
Do you have facts?
I am telling you, I am quoting figures.
This lab to collect your senses.
In fact, there are facts, there are documents that state this. $130 million. Something that cost federal government $3.5 billion. The biggest in Africa. Assuming that ASCOM is still functioning, you know the number of jobs. I would have helped the Nigerian economy and the people of Akwa Ibom State. So that was not the only one. That was not the only one. Delta Steel Company. It cost federal government $1.5 billion to set up that steel company. But Atiku sold it for $30 million. What about Oshogbo Steel?
Are you very sure about this?
I am quoting Oshogbo Steel Rolling Mill. In fact,
this lab to collect your senses.
There's what they call National Union of Electricity Employees. They even accused Atiku around June this year. When Atiku talk about a 3-point agenda, they say he's coming to continue what he started. He plunged Nigeria into this situation that we found ourselves. Most of these assets that were sold with the aims of revitalizing them and making them more functional, according to President Goodluck Jonathan, in 2011, he described them as massive failure, the privatization policy.
What have you done? Nothing that you have offered. You have never killed mosquito. To put in an
Sambo concurred. Sambo even said that these privatized companies, 80% of them have been turned into carcasses. 80% of them have been turned into carcasses. It was a massive failure. Not just that the scandal that were involved in them. So what is the administration, the credential that Dino Milai is actually telling us about? Obasanjo wrote a book. Obasanjo picked Atiku after Atiku won governorship election in Adamawa State. He was supposed to be sworn in as governor of Adamawa State. But Obasanjo picked him to be his running mate and subsequently the vice president. Obasanjo wrote a book called My Watch. If you read My Watch, page 31, Obasanjo accused Atiku that the resources Atiku stole from Nigeria can feed 300 million Nigeria for 400 years. He said if he supports Atiku, God will not forgive him.
Nigeria, I see you that you are suffering from, I don't know, you are suffering from insanity. You need a dirty slap to collect your senses. And don't listen to me. What have you done? Nothing that you have offered. You have never killed mosquito.